I was observing an individual, and I've been observing this individual over time. And if there's one thing that is consistent about them, their phone is always on 1%. Like, it's like, the story is always, oh, my phone about to die. Anybody got a charger? Anybody got a charger? I just need to charge. My phone's about to die. My phone's on 1%. And I'm just looking, and I just was like, yo, do you charge your phone before you leave the house? Like, is that something that's in your regular routine? Like, if you would just simply charge your phone before you leave the house, you would have a decent amount of battery throughout the day, and you don't always have to run around on a low battery. Like you don't have to live that way. Like, there's things that you can legitimately do. You get what I'm saying? And it was so funny. And they were saying that, you know, they don't never factor that in. They never think about that. And it's always to the detriment. And because this is the danger zone, whenever they really need their phone, whenever they need that little extra juice for whatever it is that's taking place, they don't have it because they weren't plugged in. See, they never charged up. They never made sure that they were ready for the day by simply charging their phone or having their phone charged. And I'm reminded, see, the Bible says when you're not connected to the vine or the source, you see, you can't produce anything. And Jesus said, I am the vine. And apart from me, you can't produce anything. And I'm seeing so many people walking around disconnected, looking for a charger, see, when it's an emergency, see. They're looking to reconnect when they're in the heat of battle, in the middle of danger, and they're trying to produce the joy, the strength, the fight, the inspiration. They're trying to produce these things that keep them, but they're only being found with, I'm low on battery, I'm weak, I'm depressed, I'm frustrated, see? And I'm telling you, there are ways to prevent being on low battery, being on 1%. You're burnt out, and I understand. And as a leader, see, there was a season where I was really trying to ensure some of the people that, you know, I'm leading really get vacation time, because I hear all of them, I need a vacation, we need to get away. And as I'm sitting there, God quickened me, he says, son, some of them don't need a vacation. Some of them really just need to get in my presence. See? Change of scenery is important. But the last thing you want to do is take things that you're carrying locally, and then when you travel, you're still carrying that weight. And so you could be at the beach in your nice hotel, your nice resort, and struggling on the inside because you had unfinished business. There were things God has called you to do. You have not finished it. You have assignments that are due. There are things that you need to complete. There are conversations you need to have. There are issues you need to address before you go on that vacation, before you take that break that you think you need. And a lot of those things sometimes come from frustration, from the weight and from the pressure we carry, see? And so I was quick and like, yo, it's true, because I've been in a position where I've gotten the presence of God and I really felt peace. Like, I mean, I really felt the peace of God and the weight be lifted. Where I was emotional and said things like, I need to step away for a little while. Whole time what I was really craving deep down, what my body really was saying. What I always say happens, that's when God's calling you. When you think you need a break from people and things like that, that's God saying, come to me. You need to get before me.